Welcome to Tech Illiterate. My name is Nick, and I'm just trying to figure out how to get better at computer stuff. I don't know. So I made a computer, and I need help. So to start off, I decided to upgrade because my old rig was getting pretty old. It was a huge beast of a tower. It was in an NZXT, I believe, super tall, almost full tower. Completely unnecessary, but I liked the look of it. I liked the fact that it was supposed to be silent, and in most cases it was. So within that, I had an MSI motherboard, Z something something, Intel motherboard with an Intel Core i5 4670K, I believe. It performed quite well. I built that thing in 2014, and for most of the time it worked great, especially for gaming. When it came to more workload heavy stuff like video editing and things, it did fine, but not quite enough. So with the graphics card that it had, it was a 770, a GTX 770. And when VR came around, I got an Oculus Rift, and I decided to upgrade to a 1070. That video card's lasted me, say, 3 years now, and it's still running great. But I decided to upgrade. I wanted to do more CPU intensive stuff like video editing and things like that. So first, the chassis, I decided to get the Fractal Define 7 Compact. It's a smaller case, much smaller than my last one, in fact. The new case's box was smaller than the old case. Now, I've always liked Fractal's cases. Whenever I see friends who had them, I think they look sleek. They're supposed to be more quiet. They have noise dampening panels, and I just kind of like the look of them. They're sleek and simple. So when I looked around on the web, I found some mixed reviews on this case, but overall, the negative downsides that I saw with these cases, I didn't think it was worth avoiding. So I went ahead and I decided to buy that case. I think it's got great space and management. I decided to ditch hard drives, so I didn't need those hard drive bays. They're actually included 2 of them, and it's been working out great. So for fans, it came with a 120 exhaust in the back and I believe a 140mm in the front intake. Now I upgraded that. I put 2 more Fractal fans, one in the bottom for intake fan blowing air in, and another 140 on the front, as well as using an old Cooler Master 120 fan on the front, which I was hoping to get 3 140mm fans in the front, but they just didn't fit. It was too tight. I actually had to jam in that 120mm fan in the very bottom, actually get it to fit. It's not even screwed in. It's just there by force of it being squished between one fan and the chassis. But it seems to be working pretty great. As for the motherboard, I went with the Gigabyte Aorus X570 Pro Wi-Fi. Now, I used the Wi-Fi for about a week, and then I realized I could just reroute my cable in my house. Now I'm not using the Wi-Fi, but hey, at least it works with the Bluetooth, so that's good. The CPU I got was the AMD Ryzen 3700X. And the thing was, I bought it just before the 3800 XT came out, but I did get it at a discount, so I really didn't lose there. It's still a great chip. To cool the CPU, I have a Kraken X52. It's a 240mm radiator, and this was more of a sidestep than an upgrade from my last one. And really, the reason I got it was for aesthetics. I just thought it looked better than my previous one, which was a Corsair H105, perhaps? I don't remember the name exactly, but it was also a 240mm AIO. And for the RAM, I ended up with 2 16GB sticks of G.Skill Trident Z Neo with RGB. I'm not crazy about RGB, and how it used to be is like my last case, I did not care at all about RGB because it was completely black panel. You're not going to see the inside of it. I did not care what it looked like. Now the thing was, when I got this new case, I was like, well, I'm going to be looking at this thing, so might as well look cool. And the GPU I have is for my last rig. It's the Asus Strix GTX 1070. And it's been going pretty strong, and I'm hoping I don't have to upgrade it, though I'm kind of feeling the heat with a 4K TV. I'm kind of wanting to upgrade, but with this new line of graphics cards coming out and the price they're saying they are, I'm kind of skeptical, and I'm not feeling super confident that I want to spend that kind of money, but we'll see what happens. It's still early. My storage, I'm using from my last PC, an old 500GB Samsung Evo, and I'm using that as a game drive only. So I upgraded also to a M.2 drive. It's a 1TB WD Black M.2 SSD, and that thing has been great. I haven't seen a huge performance difference between that and the old drive, For most day-to-day tasks, it seems to be mostly the same as the SATA SSD. However, I do find that transferring in between the both of them is very quick, which is kind of cool. The oldest piece in my rig is the power supply. I bought it in 2014. It's a 250 watt power supply from Corsair. It's been working great. It's semi-modular. The actual cables for the motherboard and CPU, I believe, are the ones that aren't modular, but the other ones are. And speaking of cables, let's look at the cable management. I love it when there's really good cable management. However, I don't think I did a great job. So maybe somebody can give me some tips on how to make that better. That'd be really cool. Anyways, that's my PC. I hope you like it, and I hope some people can give me some tips on how to make it better, faster, or whatever. Just let me know what you think in the comments below.